Hi guys, it's me, Dee, and I am so happy to be here in nature again on a hike in the springtime. There's snow right there. I don't know when it's gonna melt. Here we are at the end of April, but Utah's had a record snowpack this year and we live in a desert, so I'm happy that we have the moisture. In fact, the growth that's going to come from this snowpack is going to be amazing. So I wanted to just jump on here and do a quick update, and I've been getting a lot of energy coming in with the latest eclipse. Have you guys felt that energy? It's been a doozy. It's been a doozy, and you can just feel the energy of change in the air, and I can feel a rising of fulfilling your purpose. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit today, is your talents, your individual skills, your uniqueness that you bring to the world, and how to pursue that, how to encourage that, and how to go further with your own unique skills and abilities. So, as you may or may not know, my journey into mediumship started when I was young, and I only had one or two instances where I could see through my third eye things that were not there, or I would go into a joint meditation with my father and we would go to the same place and describe the exact same things with our consciousness. So I knew that existed, but I shut it off because I was scared of that. And as I've grown and I've had more and more coincidences, I realized that's something that I could actually pursue and I could actually learn more about. And maybe you've been feeling that too. So as I started to open myself up to believing, then I started having more and more coincidences or experiences that validated my gift. Even it's called a gift and people call it a gift, but I'm here to tell you that everybody has the ability to communicate using your consciousness, and that's because everything is energy. So I really started to learn and lean into this through communicating with animals. In fact, that was my first experience. I have horses, and I would communicate with my horses through telepathy when I was out of town, or if my husband was away on a packing trip with his horses, then they would, communicate with me. And then it started with my dogs, and when I was away with the military, then my dogs would start communicating with me because they were concerned that I wasn't coming home, and my husband would validate the information that they were relaying to me. And so I started saying, you know what, there's something to this. So that was my own ability, that was my own skill, that was very unique to me, my story. And so finally in my later years, I realized that I'm gonna learn more about this ability, and so I pursued as much education that I could on this topic. And we're so lucky to live in a world where information is just at our fingertips. There's really no excuse for anything for you to not follow your passion. Your passions are unique to you, and we need your voice in this world. So I took some courses on animal communication and realized quickly that I was good at it. Have you had that happen before, where you're naturally good at something and it feels innate to your soul? It feels like something that you were meant to be doing. Well, that's what happened, and I started to communicate more and more openly with animals. And that's led me to actually helping others in my community and communicating with horses and cats and goats and dogs, and helping people have a better relationship with their animals through understanding and healing the relationship that they have with their animals. And it's really fulfilling. But what I wanted to talk to you about is that's my experience, because I was willing to pursue my passion, and I was willing to cast aside doubt. So I want you to focus on what is it that's unique to you that brings you joy. And I really think it's important at this time of change in our world that you are able to open yourself up to the possibility that you were brought here to do something different. Think about all the great inventors in the world. They were told that, the sun and the birds, they were told that their ideas were impossible, and they were determined to prove that they were possible. So what if each of us is sent here on earth with a unique skill and ability that we haven't tapped into because we're living somebody else's rules, somebody else's dreams. We are doing what's expected of us. We are following the guidelines that were laid in front of us, and you're never able to experience your full potential because you didn't give your soul that chance to shine. Your life's mission, your goal, what you can bring to your community was never allowed to blossom. And so I really feel the resurgence of bringing your unique self to the forefront at this time. I have felt that, in fact, as I'm hiking, my angels are telling me that this is what I need to talk about. I need to encourage each one of you that you have a voice that needs to be heard. You have a talent and a skill that needs to be a part of this change that we're feeling right now. You are so important to the grand scheme of things. Yes, you, just one person. Do you think that Thomas Edison thought that he was not good enough, or Nikola Tesla, or, some of these great, Louise Hay, who built one of the largest networks for the spiritual community? Let's go on and on. Do you think Buddha, what if he thought that he wasn't good enough? What if Jesus thought that he didn't have it within him? All of these amazing beings, these amazing souls on earth that were brought here to change the way that we interact as humans, believed in themselves. That's huge. It's so important to believe that you were brought here for a specific reason that's unique. And anybody that tells you that you shouldn't follow your dreams, anybody that tells you that you should go the safe route, is trying to dim your light and trying to make you feel safe. And it does feel good to be safe because we're humans, and that's just part of the human being experience. We all want to feel safe, but there is actually magic outside of the normal. If we all just kept on doing the same things every day, then we would never be able to experience our grandeur and our unique signature to the world. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a story time. I really want you to focus on what lights you up. Why are you doing things? Why are your habits? Are you doing them for you, or are you doing them because somebody else said that's a good idea? That's really important. Even if you were born to a family of golfers and every single person is a golfer and that's just the legacy, it's really important that you step up to your own unique soul's journey and you realize what your magic is that you're going to bring forth to the world. So funny thing is, when I know that I'm going to start channeling, my brain loves to communicate telepathically, because if you've ever been communicating telepathically, then you get a download or you get pictures and images and a knowing. And it's so much more efficient than speaking. When I'm talking to my angels and my guides, or I'm talking to animals, we communicate via pictures, thoughts, feelings, and energy. And it's so efficient because there's no confusion. There's no need to pick the right word to try to describe what you want to communicate, because it's a feeling and it's a knowing. And so when I know I'm about to channel, or if I'm, going to channel, I sometimes trip over my words because my soul would prefer to communicate telepathically. See, I can't even talk. Do you guys feel that way? Those of you who are channels or mediums, it's almost like you would prefer to just communicate with your thoughts. And the more that I find that I channel, or the more that I find that I use telepathy, the more that, you know, I have a hard time stumbling over my physical human words. I know. That's just the challenges of being a medium. But I knew that I was going to share my story about animals, and so I actually brought an animal deck, and I'm so excited. I'm going to pull a card along this message, and I'm going to channel a message about the card that I pull. So give me just 1 second. I won't make you guys wait while I pull the card, and I'll, you know, share that in this beautiful spring sun, and we'll see what the message is for this week. Okay, is this so perfect? I should have just recorded that because I was shuffling and a card popped out and I'm like, hold on, I'm not even, like, I pulled the deck out and I'm not even starting to, like, shuffle. So then I started to shuffle and the exact same card popped out. And look what it is, you guys. It's the hyena. Dare to be different. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. You just cannot make this stuff up, okay? Archangel Jophiel is the archangel on here, but dare to be different, and the universe. And, you know, look at this mom and baby hyena experiencing life together. And so what I'm going to do is, okay, so there's a lot of energies that are stepping forward with this. So I'm going to ask my guardian angel, his name is David. I want him to translate from the energies that are here. And so let's see what message that we have about this card. Okay, so David's coming in my heart, and I'm hearing laughing like hyenas. You guys, laughing like hyenas, and it just feels okay. So the hyenas dare to be different. The hyenas are not concerned with what they look like, you guys. The hyenas are always considered to be laughing. If you think their bark, have you heard it? Their bark, it sounds like laughter. And so when a hyena is in the moment, when a hyena is living its best life with its pack, it is in the moment, it is happy, and it is laughing. And they're different. We, through our human eyes, look at hyenas like a pack of mangy dogs who are out killing and, you know, wreaking havoc and are jokesters. But now what we want to do is look at life through the eyes of a hyena. And they are living their best life. Every time that they audibly make a sound, it sounds like laughter because they're happy. They are happy. They're protecting their young. They are all on this earth experiencing everything that Mother Nature has for them. And that's exactly how we should be living this life, in the moment, feeling everything with joy, laughing about our challenges, and daring to be different. That's the most important part, you guys. Dare to be different. Let me see what David, could you please add upon this? I mean, he's just giving me a big thumbs up. He is hoping, he's greeting us, and he's saying, hello, dear ones. I'm so glad you've joined us on this beautiful spring hike in Mother Nature. Our dear one has missed giving these talks to you and connecting to you on this level, and that's true, I sure have. It's so important to bring your uniqueness to the forefront at this time. And why is that, David? Because you don't realize how many of you have been sent at this time to bring that unique spark to the world, to those around you. Just by being you and living your most authentic life, You are affecting others around you and giving them the courage to be their true self. He's telling me this is not the time for copycats. This is not the time to live under a different paradigm. This is the time to create a new paradigm and follow your own unique journey, and follow it with boldness and love and laughter and joy. Follow your joy. Be like the hyena. Laugh every step of the way. Every challenge that comes to you is asking you to look in a new direction in order to solve that challenge. And that's what the angels are asking you to do at this time. When you have a challenge, look at a different way to solve that challenge and share your light with others. Be like the hyenas and laugh along the way. Thank you, David. That is so fun. That is okay. Oh my gosh, there's just so much energy around me right now. I'm feeling Ganesh, and I'm hearing his bells of change. I'm feeling Buddha, obviously. I'm feeling African animals on the plains, just living day to day. They are living in the moment, and that's exactly what we need to be doing right now. Look at the challenges and just look at them with joy as a new pathway to something that will lead to your unique talents, skills, and abilities. That's so fun. I have never connected with hyenas, but I can feel the love that they have for each other and the just joy that they bring in what they do. If they are all feasting on a wild animal together, they are in joy in that moment because of the abundance of the feast. And that's how we need to live our life. So I hope that this message reaches you with the love that's in my heart and sending it to you. I'm giving you that confidence. I'm giving you that boost. I believe in you, but I want you to believe in you. I want you to have the courage to be as unique as you can be, because that's your gift. Bring your gift and your passion and your unique abilities to the surface, and you're going to encourage others to live their most authentic life. And in that way, we're going to bring about such an amazing, wonderful experience on earth. And I'm sending you with so much love and so much encouragement for the future. And I'm so grateful that you joined me here on this mountain message. And if these messages are something that you relate to and you feel like that you want me to continue, go ahead and leave a comment for me below. I interact with every single comment that I receive on this channel, and I just really appreciate sharing that energy with each other. And so with that, I'll go ahead and let you go. And I hope that you have a wonderful week. Sending you so much love. Bye.